right, so we have had some people come in and either self-diagnose just through the internet searching, or have had somebody who they've gone into who says that they probably have a what we call proximal hamstring tendinopathy, or where it attaches kind of right below the booty here, kind of at the part closest to the butt. And so they've gone through some rehab, they've gone through soft tissue of that area, and it doesn't seem to be working. So they came to us asking what else they could do. So one of the things that we want to talk about when it comes to hamstring strains or tendinopathies is, did you have bruising in that area at all? I think it's super important for you to take a look at the area of complaint and see, is there bruising, is there swelling, is there some sort of discoloration going on in that area? That kind of cues you in on possibly the tissue in that area is actually the issue. A lot of times too, imaging can be helpful in seeing if this tendinopathy is really truly a tendinopathy. X-rays aren't going to give you a whole lot of information with that. X-rays really only just look at bones and joints and ligaments. MRIs or ultrasounds can really be helpful in diagnosing an actual true hamstring tendinopathy. One of the things that we found out with people who come in complaining of pain in that area is actually it's coming from somewhere else and not necessarily the hamstring itself. The hamstring may be tight, you may be feeling it in that area, but doesn't necessarily mean that that's the source of your pain. So one of the ways that we try to differentiate this is with a specific test, and I'll show you how to do that at home. So we're going to go down on the ground here, and Seb calls it long leg position, long seated position, whatever it was. You're sitting here with your legs straight, long and out. And you'll see, let's start off kind of lean back just to play it safe, okay? And from here, first thing you're going to do is come up. You'll see that my back is kind of rounded in this position here. See how that feels on that area. Maybe you'll feel something, an increase in pain at all, maybe you won't. Next step, nice and slowly, you're just going to bring your chin down to your chest like so. And kind of note that area of complaint and see how it feels. If anything, maybe even lean forward. This looks like a hamstring stretch, so how is this differentiating anything from the hamstring? Well, one way that we start to feel, oh, yep, that's my area of complaint in my hamstring right there. Okay, well, let's look up. Oh, that relieves my pain a little bit. Okay, let's go back down. Yep, it brings it back on. Well, the head is not connected to the hamstring in any sort of way, so why is that happening? Well, there are nerves and things in that area that we're putting stretch and tension on, and this can help relieve or bring back the pain that you are dealing with. And so maybe try that out at home and see if that's something that you notice with you as well. If so, a lot of times what we'll do is, okay, well maybe we just need to start loading and priming the areas around the hamstrings, the glutes, the core, and the spine to start to get things to fire properly. Now, one of the ways that we can do that is with a glute bridge. So we'll just get down here and we'll just begin to go through some glute bridges. Make sure my mic doesn't fall out of my pocket. And sometimes in this position, what we want you to feel is your glutes turning on, but people complain that their hamstrings are turned on. And so you may be one of those people who likes to just activate their hamstrings to try to get this motion. So one of the ways that we can get the glutes to fire a little bit better with this is just go into a side plank. We're going to go here and we're going to hold, and we're going to get the side core involved for a little bit. We're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. Do it not just till you're like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm feeling a little warm. You want to do it till you almost can't hold this position as much anymore. You're really starting to fire that area. Then we're going to go into a plank position here. Like so. We are not planking here. See how my back starts to bend? We're pushing away from the floor, we're squeezing the glutes, and we're activating the core. If I'm doing it properly, I feel myself shaking right now. You should feel that as well. We're going to do this to fatigue. Then we're going to go back to our glute bridges and see if we then start to feel our glutes engage a little bit more in this position. This will start to turn on muscles in the area of complaint and start to take stress off of other areas of the body. And you'll start to notice a big difference with this. So try the test at home, see if that's something that you notice with yourself. If so, try those movements and see if that works for you. We are here to help you if you need it. Our email is below. You can always reach out to us. Let us know how you're feeling. If it did or didn't work for you, we'd love to guide you through this and find you the right treatment. We're located in Huntington Beach, California. Just give us a call.